Remember, various senior doctors have resigned in support of the junior doctors who continue to be up in arms. Remember, junior doctors have been protesting against the RGK Medical College Hospital administration for months on end now. Of course, they're not only talking about justice to the victim and the victim's family, but also the larger issue of doctor safety as far as West Bengal hospitals are concerned. Of course, this is indeed a larger issue and indeed a national issue. But what the Bengal doctors have pointed out, in fact, there was a PIL in the Calcutta High Court as well, saying that there seems to be a threat culture as far as Bengal hospitals are concerned, and also a nexus between politicians, powerful criminals, and that nexus needs to be broken. Now remember, recent reports in fact suggest that the junior doctors have now called for cease work as well. In fact, various private hospitals have also joined this clarion call for justice in West Bengal. And amid the mass resignation of doctors, a government official has reacted as well. Let's listen to what they have to say. All right, we'll try and cue that bite for you in just a short while from now, but it's the chief advisor to the chief minister who has said that, well, a generic letter has no standing, and if a doctor indeed decides to quit, then it has to be an individual's letter to the employer. So, of course, that's something that the Bengal government has said. Remember, various senior doctors had, as I said, resigned in support of the protesting junior doctors. Let me go across to Saurabh Gupta. So, Saurabh, there is a lot to unpack as far as the story is concerned, but now the government official reacting to various senior doctors who had resigned. But where does the movement stand? Because all these reports of various private doctors, private hospital doctors also joining this call for justice. What is it that you can report on that?
Well, several doctors have announced that they're going on, non-clinical emergency, cease work. So, non-emergency cease work, which is basically they will not, do anything but emergency services. And that is something that they've announced. And then again, several doctors from several government-run hospitals, senior doctors, have said they've resigned. But the fact is that this government is saying that any resignation letter has to be in a proper format, one, and that it's always a resignation letter legally is between the employer and the employee. These mass petitions have no legal value, and therefore these are not these cannot be considered a legal resignation. That's one thing, and it now remains to be seen whether these doctors actually individually put in their resignations properly in a legal way or not. That's something that we'll have to still wait for clarity on. However, two doctors, junior doctors who've been protesting have been admitted to hospital. This protest continues. Today there was a protest outside the CBI office as well. But largely, this is something that is an ongoing protest, and the government says that all these demands that they have of, security, CCTV, all of this is already being dealt by the Supreme Court. The government has already, given an October 15th deadline that they will complete the work by then. But obviously, these are demands that, the doctors say have not been met. So in all of this, you see a kind of stalemate that's continuing. Whether the doctors will return to work or not is something that, is not yet clear. Because these protests, from earlier on, there have been new demands that have been added. However, the doctors say that they are fighting to clean up the system. Yesterday, even the High Court observed that it was a fight against the system. So this is a stalemate that's going to continue for a while in all likelihood.
Thanks very much for joining us with the latest there. As Saurabh is reporting, the stalemate is likely to continue as more and more doctors, private hospital doctors also joining the protest, the stir there. This as junior doctors of the RGK Medical College and Hospital are refusing to relent, and the fight is only expanding.